time for PRX. Like, they're just getting
Okay, PRX on attack.
This is only day 3 of
ONSIDE
playoffs.
on defense.
Nongshim was a hell of a tough opponent to go up against. So right
Double
now,
bandit.
similar comps that they've run before, but you definitely do need to see things get tightened up. You definitely do need to see improvements all around. Curiously enough, though,
a 3-person mid push. I will say PRX are actually just holding back, waiting for aggro, so it looks like they're expecting something like this.
Slowly here, but you are being
Yeah,
watched for something.
I guess on their pistols they always go aggro.
If he gets his timing wrong here, he gets shot in the side of the head, but he gets his info early on in the piece and just looks to make himself scarce potentially with that gate crash if necessary. Meanwhile, the rest of PRX happen to push their way in towards B, where Wolverine has a headshot waiting for Jing, and that will prompt the rotate across as well from onside. Paranoia doing nobody
is nice
any
here.
favors
Care flash is good. Brilliant. It's a great start from everyone involved. Shout out to the internet.
They've just not had any success on this B side. Hermes locking it down, and it's only something to grab a consolation prize towards the back end here. Has to try to put out a 1-on-4.
Why am I lagging, mate? I don't know.
Tough fight. He's done a good job at taking down the first, but always
internet just woke up or something, man. Give it some time.
Holy,
bro. Lil_D_823. And gifted.
Will jiggle swing and then Siesta will come.
Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that.
Just clean as ever.
Yeah, you know what to do. So like oil spam, get it going. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for that. If you got gifted, you gotta at Lil_D_823. Say thank you.
Dance around those boxes for such
I
a long
appreciate you, man.
time.
Thanks so much for the 10 gifted.
Say, rotation comes across and
Dankish for 20 as well. The prime. Thank you for the 30 months.
Nice and clean from
Some good names going on today.
Really a whole lot in that round, unfortunately.
Appreciate you guys as well. Thank you.
Again, they'll be that kind of team that I think we'll give them the liberty of a few rounds here to get warmed up.
I don't know. Feels like it. You know, you just kind of want to still have that hope and expectation for PRX, but if this map goes flop-sided, you might want to start sounding off the alarm bells. Just watching the execution, at least for this one now, of course.
Yeah, I do find the fact that they're like lost on the rolls a little weird on this.
That they purchased up on.
I mean, everything.
I feel like it's so obvious.
Eventually, right? Nothing lasts forever, and PRX, with their sort of domination of VCT Pacific, that also will not last forever necessarily. But it never really feels
I do
like
think the Vi Omen is good though.
No,
you can make plays, it's gonna feel more comfort. It's not like dude, Astra is. Don't have hours on Astra. Astra's hard,
that's
man.
what I'm worried about. We'll see for now, though. I mean,
they're saving strats. Yeah, but they're actually not saving strats, though, are they? If they're like visibly trying to fix this a bit, then this isn't actually them saving strats. This is them trying to work out how to make this map work.
Their own scouting work done. They're able to hold it.
30 seconds.
Yeah, it's a good read from onside. Got the players where they need them. Ray unable to connect. Goes for the knife. Forsaken will put him down.
They're making strats. That's probably more accurate. Yeah, they're making strats right now.
2-0. Good start for onside here.
Bit of decent damage though. 2 kills. Gun still preserved over for onside, of course. But having 4, I mean, that's a potential Blade Storm, potential.
My belly button apparently. Thanks so much for the gifted tier 1. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you.
Onside on the defense as well. Siesta as the Jet, like that is a potential threat that PRX will have to consider. For
dude, all the crazy names are out today, man.
Right now, at least,
you guys didn't hold back.
They still need to get so much legwork done, like just to build up a bit of a foundation with their own full buy. PRX 2-3, but it's a pop flash play.
It's a good start here. See those guns out in hand for PRX.
Yeah, in the middle they
immediately things turn back on their heads. Nice shot from Wolverine.
What kind of Vice saves that wall?
B, but he still has a little more work that he needs to do. Forsaken creeping up on the line. Crosshair placement wasn't quite there. So Wolverine survives, but not for long as he is wrapped in on by
Not sure I've ever seen a Vice save a wall into a round.
Cuts off the rotate. Also finishes off Ray as well. So
it was a convincing first round. They got a harbor as well. Could make it easy.
Yeah,
let's see if they're saving strats or figuring out strats. Let's see how good the harbor is.
But to kick things off, I mean,
then again, I feel like no matter which way you look at it, you could say the other one.
Or you do have to respect how onside are playing this defense side, pushing down and trying to make themselves a bit more unreadable for PRX. It's tough, but in this one, PRX just managed to,
that might be right.
Firepower, getting the flashes in. That's the kind of kills that PRX needs to start off round strong.
I like that from PRX.
Okay, now we have the wall over towards middle.
They start to put together their first gun round.
Damn, my guy's out here just out aiming PRX.
Listening to PRX.
I love the extra silence that the casters left there.
It's okay, it's okay. Guys,
We just
can we come together
contact
against
mid?
this?
Yes. Jet opening probably.
He was here. Jet. Top. No, Jet.
Dude, they really suck at this map, right?
KO was here.
Yeah, KO was here. He was
Would
planting.
they push?
Dude, listen. No, listen.
Left side, come in.
Let
Left, he's still stuck there.
I'm walking up.
I can flash him, eh? Oh, one bend.
Oh, the wall is mid.
somewhere.
Deliver wall
Eh,
mid.
maybe clear though.
We need to execute them, guys.
Yeah, I want to use my ulti on ARB though.
Wait, guys, listen to me, guys, listen to me.
My ulti is put on ARB though.
Guys, listen.
And as expected,
The whole time I was
round
just watching
4
Alex
up
go through it,
investment.
man.
Siesta just being able to
He
mark
is
down
not
middle,
happy.
and everyone from ONSIDE just working around that information as well. You know, just being able to read PRX's positions, and also, to be honest, a little bit curiously enough, it just still feels like sometimes the form, the mechanical skills, it's not quite there yet for PRX. Oh.
No sound on this one?
Well, head shakes to start things off. PRX maybe.
Okay,
will get
I
up
mean
against
it's a
Skin
force
early on in the
buy.
piece here.
It's a
Just
force
miss,
buy.
so, you know, some
Just
question
use
marks,
the
I think,
ult.
do need to
I
be
don't know what
asked
that
about
was
the
this
map
round.
in
I
regards
don't know why we're
to
playing like we have no
PRX.
ult on a big
ONSIDE
ult round.
certainly looking pretty comfortable on it so far. We will get that reinvestment through though.
I think they're just practicing their abyss.
Stuff
I think they're
down to a
practicing their
Sheriff, and
abyss.
he's usually pretty
But I
handy
think they
with
look
that,
awful at this
and
round.
that's a good start for PRX as they work their way in towards B. Walls up. Forsaken with that entry. Should be a plan to come
They might
here
have the
and
best summit,
acquire a 4-on-5
but they also
retake
might
from
have the
ONSIDE.
worst abyss.
Much better, much quicker this time around from PRX. Just a high tide.
I like this though.
Push through.
I like the
but
heavy heaven and then you smoke a little
position still
deeper.
for ONSIDE.
Yeah, Divide caught, kind of napping there, but still Forsaken, starting to power up in this round. His second brings it back into a 3-on-3, and now ONSIDE wants to slow down a little bit. Wolverine's been spotted out. Forsaken could be on for a third, misses that slight opportunity. Now will be found out, tucked in underneath. It won't matter. He's got the coverage from his teammates. The crossfire,
Ooh,
though,
they
just not
still
good enough.
lost
And
this.
exactly
Nicely
what you're
done
saying
from
there,
Ray.
Black. Maybe
I kind of like some of their
mechanics
smoke
just not on
theory.
point there for PRX. A couple too many missed shots, and ONSIDE will claim the round.
I mean, look, like this is one of the biggest things that
Whiffing?
Alex
Yeah,
was quite
they honestly are just
concerned about.
missing.
He
They're
mentioned it
missing
in the
shots,
post-game
man.
scrum several
They just don't feel
times throughout
confident in
the
the map. I
interview,
feel like.
talking about how, you know, this kind of feels like
Maybe
the
it's a
impact
little
of
bit
them
down
not
to,
having played any games throughout the play-ins. They were taking
swapping some of
scripts
the
a little bit more
agents as well,
seriously,
but-
yes, but it's just not quite the same. So going into some of these matches, they're a little bit cold. So that's the mechanical skill. But apart from that, they have, you know, run through.
Dude, imagine they actually get 2-0.
the strat book a little bit.
They should just win
Which is why they
2-1.
leave Abyss open, but at the same time, it just feels like the players sometimes, Alex mentioned, they have these big grand plans, but they skip the fundamental steps to get them done. So like,
Bro, they
the
picked
reckoning
Descent
in that
as
round,
well.
pushing that far deep, but
Dude,
it's just
very
a little
bad
bit
map
too
pull for
eager.
PRX.
So for now, progression smoke looking to burst.
They
through
had
the
their
A
good
side,
map pull this year.
Okay,
Now,
Hermes
not so
able to
much.
land the shots there initially. Xing, 11 HP able to refract back out. PRX though still struggling to get their way into the site. Ray for the double Hermes as well.
Dude, they're
And
looking kind of
backed up
nice, man.
nicely by
Dude,
Cloudy.
look at how many
ONSIDE are
ults they
looking
have,
dominant
bro.
right now on this defensive
5,
abyss.
no joke, 5 is normally enough on
It's
this map.
incredible. Yeah, I mean, ONSIDE.
Like, if you get 5 on defense here, you're like, damn, we did good.
Tucking inside of corners, reading the smokes and everything. Just kind of anticipating what PRX might look to do, you know, knowing PRX tendencies. But I have to be honest, Jordan, this is quite shocking. I feel like you desperately need to see a timeout now with PRX because the plays are making. Oh, we felt that too.
I mean, the reads are good as well from ONSIDE, aren't they? You feel as though they've kind of consistently had their players in the right places. They seem to have a good understanding of where PRX is going to be finishing and stacking that site accordingly. So 5-1 the scoreline right now, and ONSIDE almost.
The thing that I find weird is like
here. We're just not seeing.
they struggle to get through choke over
PRX
towards A.
generally.
This is like
Yeah.
twice now that they played the
I
map.
mean, you can, you know,
I
thinking
just
that
don't
was
get why they
like
play a
an eco round
waylay
for
over
PRX.
Jet.
You mentioned, you know, we can kind of give them some
I haven't
liberties
seen
in some of
anything
these
that
rounds,
makes
but,
sense to
like,
play the
you
waylay.
can only say that for so long. It's ways too readable. You put a cove right at the mouth of A main, and as onside, like, they just know what to do.
I mean, also the fact that the only round that PRX have won so far has been the ante-bonus, which was the round where ONSIDE walked 2 players down and gave Forsaken a double kill, which was essentially a 3v5. So we actually really haven't seen a whole lot from PRX on this attack that would indicate to me that they're going to be able to
trying
win
on
rounds
this one though. They're
consistently
trying,
off their
bro.
own bat.
They're trying, and
Obviously that may
they're getting
change here.
wrecked.
Get into round 7 off the back of the timeout, and it starts to feel like these rounds become a little bit more must-win for PRX. Info is there, but
dude,
it's
imagine
not
they
taken
timed that
advantage
swing
of
with the
by
silver.
ONSIDE until Cloudy slides through 2 with the Hunter's Fury. Good trades out from him in the end.
They actually timed this well. It would have been really
At the
nice.
same time, Divide.
The weird
snuck
play
in
over towards A,
top
hidden the
failing.
smoke the whole time. How'd the clone go by?
And there was a clone that broke a shear wall around A side as well. That keeps ONSIDE on their toes for the time being. PRX looking to get the spike delivered over onto B. The dimensional drift might give away the plan, but it's Divide in this lurk position that's so pivotal right now.
It doesn't look like they're going to run into him. It'll be a safe rotate from ONSIDE all the way through the defensive spawn instead of trying to cut through the center of the map. Obviously, Divide can still get across nice and quick if he needs to with that TP. So 3-on-3. ONSIDE stealing themselves for this post plan, and that Cosmic Divide is going to get launched on in by ONSIDE just to try to cut that sight down a little bit. See if there's less angles to clear here for ONSIDE, but they really are taking their time on their way in. Flash out from something, a good one. Ray had no chance, but a decent trade out from Cloudy. 3K in the round so far and needs a 4th here. Envy for the swing, denies the defuse and doubles down
can they
onto
make a recovery?
Wolverine. Finally, a round on the board here for PRX.
They got some ults as well.
Cleaner. Just being able to withstand the
Big round for them to win. They got
ONSIDE
Astra ult.
had.
Sort of ult on
Slowing
them.
things down a little bit as well gives the boys, you know, some room to breathe. So able to take down the push players around B long, and then for Divide to sneak through, and even as, you know, the site gets simplified, there are less, you know, set plays to worry about. So just a simple trick of, you know, playing around the corners, taking some timing peeks, playing inside of smokes.
Oh,
That's
what's this
PRX,
one?
some
Oh no,
significant
this flash might
kills.
actually own them.
Next round up though.
Lovely play, fair play.
Once
I like
again, another forward hold from ONSIDE. Siesta getting that flash help out from Hermes and opening the account nice and early on in the piece. Hunter's Fury should
They
be
popped
doing
ult.
some work.
They kind of
Hermes
just got to
goes
send
down.
it, but then they can't get through the smoke
EV
from the util.
Resible. See if that gets punished by PRX. Spike's committed, by the way, through that smoke, so they're going to have to go A now.
And
I mean,
this is
Forsaken did
worse
pretty good,
position.
man, to get the kill on the
It's
guy
just a
resin.
clone, so it's still going to take a bit of time to
Imagine he didn't get that kill.
Might get pinched.
Or maybe not.
No, he still might.
Oh, the push through here from Siesta
Oh,
and from
Divide,
Ray.
man.
Will eventually get the better of Divide. They definitely didn't
I will
want
say,
to commit to A. I thought he might
do
get
like
that in time.
how
It's not the
ONSIDE are
case.
playing
Now
this
they're going
map,
to have to
though.
battle for that spike. You do have a bit of a sandwich type situation though. Something and Envy.
You got to do
Oh,
this
the
weird
bread.
stuff on defense.
Right now, Ray is fighting back and he gets
Holy.
himself the 3K.
Win one,
Another
lose the
round
next.
for
Money's in the
ONSIDE.
bin.
And you know what the best part of the sandwich is, Quack? It's not the bread. It's what's inside. It's the ham,
The
or
patty.
the
Okay.
patty, the cheese,
The
the
cheese.
jam. I don't know, I'm not suggesting all these go together, but in this case, in this metaphor, Ray was those things.
It's true, man. The sandwich bit back. Like,
That's
what do you
exactly
do?
right.
Imagine PRX lose this. I mean, they're losing this
The
map, I'm pretty
Vegemite.
sure.
He was the
Oh,
Vegemite.
disgusting, Jordan, please.
Ray was the Vegemite.
Yeah, I suppose so. And as a Frenchman, Alex just does not like the taste of that.
Probably
The
not.
problem with this as well is
But
it's...
yeah, you can see how much value this op is
Yeah,
bringing.
mate, everyone's
ONSIDE
gonna
are
pick this
just
against
taking
you.
Some offensive lines now because they have the confidence to do so. Smokes out, A main cleared, or at least within their control. PRX,
They lost one of their
hungry to try
better
to
maps. They
re-clear
replaced it
that
with Abyss.
space. It's just like a
And
battle
they
of
look a
resources,
little
and every
lost.
single time ONSIDE start off with a bit more than PRX.
Oh, Cloudy's thinking about going aggressive again here.
Who's the best Abyss?
Loving
I mean,
the
DRX
proactivity
historically.
in this defensive half. Convergent paths do go through. Jin going to try to capitalize, but just run straight into Hermes. Envy, the only one to claim an entry so far. Now Divide getting involved. And PRX may just have done enough to bully their way into A.
planted.
Still
Sure,
a chance for onside.
That's a good point. I mean, I'm not sure there's going to be enough to hold on here for PRX. Forsaken is very low.
Yeah, I wonder if they can trade guns, but
Does have
not gonna have a
available,
chance.
so that may well still come into play.
Something picks up a rifle, it's doable.
Happy to try to clear as many of these lines as they can. Davai, he'd love one with the Sheriff. Typically good for it this time. Might be a round winner if he claims another. There's Ray out of the picture. It's Siesta up against Something who just jumps up on top. And Something's won this every day of the week. PRX claim themselves a cheeky round to keep the conversation happening.
Surely, it's insane from you.
Looks a bit labored, but they get it.
Another 5 gifted, man.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so much. A bit
so
of a
much.
partial buy, and those are the kinds of wins that kind of
Just wake up, or is it
bring some
like
wind under
that
your
still?
sails. Just being able to burst through the
Before reviews, thank you so much
pass.
for the 5 gifted, man. I appreciate you, bro.
Cleanest of entries from Jing, and you would hope to see a bit more.
I haven't got gifted, please add default.
Was
Reviews.
kind of wondering where the layering of
thank
utility
you.
was. But at the very least, you know, down to some of the traits right there.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it, bro. You're up to 145. Most of that was last night.
Looking a little bit more broke, so playing against the back foot, and finally we get PRX.
Okay, they actually forced him down to an eco, like a 6-6 there is doable.
Right outside A though.
ADHD Sean as well, thank you so much, man. Appreciate the prime.
Seen that pop flash play a
Thank
couple
you,
of
mate.
times. PRX lost a player to it earlier on in the half. This time though, it'll be okay. Oh, something's
Whoa,
got to
that's
collapse.
a double.
What?
He gets a double for that.
Where has that come from?
God, you gotta be pissed if you're the guy behind.
Well, that'll be one way to take the A site.
Yeah, they get their money goods. MV might be able to get another ult before the end of the half.
Stock right there. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, you do actually, apparently. That is, I mean, I suppose a blue chip stock might not be maximum value, but it tracks.
Thank you.
Well, this is a rough retake attempt, but Something having a bit of aim practice. What's he doing? What is he doing? He's tried 360 no-scoping him and it's not happened, but
He's
somehow
trying
he
to
survived.
trick shot, man.
Well, that certainly was something.
Hey, you're 6-3 down.
How do we react to that? What's
default reviews again, bro. What is this?
No shot.
What's going on?
Yeah, they
Oh,
just
he
kind of unfortunately
dashed into it.
lined up.
That's devastating. Default reviews, thank you again, man.
Come on.
Appreciate that.
It's the fact that this is
Rounded off at
Onside's
150.
eco.
It's insane, man. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate the 5 gifted, bro. Thank you again, chat. If anyone got gifted, please add default reviews. Say thank you for the gifted as well.
Lighting up the kill feed. We'd love to see more of that.
Okay,
Well,
but
people
at
getting
what
no
point does
ads.
this
We
get
love that,
serious
mate.
for
Thank you
Onside,
so
right?
much.
They've had to lead the whole half. Now PRX slowly feel like they're getting back into it. Another couple rounds left in this half. If this goes 6-6, I feel like that's danger territory for Onside.
I'd say it's here. Onside starting to play a little bit more default now. Definitely respecting.
So many
PRX
Vandos,
and
yeah,
some
man. Welcome to
peaks
Pacific.
and lines that they're starting to take.
We're
This
not
is
in,
curious, though.
not in
Devi's the
Americas
one holding
anymore.
The op down middle, just looking for Siesta or anyone else who might be pushing around this position. Then the dimensional drift into A site. PRX still doesn't necessarily have to commit, but
Something
if they
has
do,
no
they
TP,
have
by
the
the way,
setups
so he has
for
to
it.
commit. Wait, where's his TP?
Davai
Bro,
already
I'm
able to
blind to this
strike
TP at the
onto
moment.
Wolverine,
Yo.
and that space starting
This
to
map
be
is way
created
too
over
big. I
towards
can't
A.
even
It's
see it.
not exactly what PRX
Is it
want,
on the
though.
screen?
They're on their way back over towards B,
Yeah,
which
you guys watch for a little bit. I need to load this up. How can I not see this?
Still
though,
going
I
to be
mean.
slightly weaker.
Only
Though.
a couple
Only a couple players on B site.
Oh, but Siesta push forward.
What a shot.
Bro, it's literally on my
Connection onto
screen.
something. Maybe this has gotten a
I'm
little
so
bit too
washed,
tricky
bro.
for Onside. Let's
Crazy.
see if Siesta can claim another one with that off push coming through from Forsaken and from Jing, and Envy's been able to find his counterpart there with a shock dart. So site has been taken.
Spike planted.
True Unk status.
Do
Do I need to move the monitor closer or something? What's going on there?
Want to invest it here in a 2v4. You would think it should be a little bit too easy for PRX to close this round out, and what was a good start for Onside is now slowly starting to slip away. It will be finished off
Yeah,
by
and he
Jing.
managed to get his
5
silver ult for the
up
last
now
round.
PRX,
He said
and
it was
they are
doable.
mounting a nice comeback in the first half here of Abyss.
And this is what makes this matchup so incredibly fun. I mean, even though, yeah, okay, we're talking about Onside, maybe a Challengers team, they have the courage to make some of these plays. Now they're starting to fall back against that a bit because of PRX and the aggression that they're starting to bring forth. Just being able to
Okay.
kind of
Guys,
worked
listen,
with
listen,
two
keep
banks. They
listening, okay?
used alts to sell a bit of a fake around a site.
Is
Devi
Omen up
lurking
good?
with an op
I mean,
aggressively up middle.
This is
Gives
just more
PRX
so that
still
someone can
more
use his
options to push back into B. They
Yoro,
still
but
had
yeah,
utility.
fine.
You know, shock darts and everything to attack backside.
You're doing agents, it's
Works
tier
out really
2.
neatly now, and it's going to be onside with a bit more of a half purchase to try to hold
not
this
prime,
off.
but
You
it's
can tell
good.
they're starting to play a little bit more concerned now, and Devi's able to disrespect that space. He's in defense again.
Yeah, he's just been lurking this position the entire half, and
Good
now
shot.
something able to calibrate onto
It felt like a
Wolverine.
while
That
for
will open
Wolverine
the
to see him there
B
as
side
well.
up. Devi again, meanwhile,
Wait, they
just
actually got
continuing to
6
put in
here.
that good work, and
It's
this
a
round
crazy
has
recovery.
fallen to bits for onside. They don't
ONSIDE
even
will
get
still
a
take
chance
it
to
though.
play
It's like
it.
6 is a great half on defense.
Just
But
playing
considering the
quite
actual scoreline, it's
reactive
a little
to
gutting.
everything that PRX is throwing at them now.
Other
course,
than
at
with the
the
prime
same
push of the
time,
4
it's like,
months. What's your opinion on
You don't
Gen G
play this
yesterday?
map that often
I
as either onside
think they
or
just got
PRX.
outclassed, to be honest, mate.
Couldn't quite glean too much from
Like,
that game against Nongshim, but now
they
just
look
a couple
good,
players
really.
left.
Just that
PRX
Nongshim
in
look
every
really
single
good.
advantage in the world. It would be hilarious if they started to throw in the round, but there we go, the bandit kill at the end.
So 6-6, PRX upholding their end of the bargain in the end. I mean, you look at that start.
I mean, they
and
actually
you
managed
think,
to get
okay,
6
well,
there.
it was what, a 6-2 lead at one point for onside. They've certainly missed a really big opportunity here. You're not going to get that chance against a team like PRX, certainly not in an
Did
elimination
Gen G
game
play lower bracket?
all that often, and being unable to capitalize on that and push it through to something like an 8-4 or maybe even better. I wonder if that's their chance at maybe this map and potentially even
winner
this
of
series also
T1 DRX.
now going begging
Oh, they
because
got...
yeah, how often do you
Dude,
really
lower
get that
bracket's
opportunity
pretty
against a
scary,
team like
man.
PRX? I have to hazard a guess, not very.
Lower
Yeah.
bracket's kind of stacked
It's-
right
it-
now.
I wholeheartedly agree with everything you're saying. I mean, you really have to consider the fact that this Abyss is onside's, I guess, best bet in this map veto. Ascent, they didn't do too well against Sharper, was like 13-2. PRX, Ascent, still pretty
How'd you feel
strong,
about
especially
Phoenix on
something
Abyss?
still on that Euro, a lot of
Probably
tricky
pretty
plays.
good.
But if you're thinking
AOB
about this
free
map
all the
alone,
time,
like,
so you can get
you
AOB.
might think, or you might say you
Wolves
don't really
probably good
play
over towards
onside
A.
for some of the plays and
You
calls
could
that they were
maybe
making on
jump
that
block
defense.
heaven with
But
it.
we're talking about needing to qualify their chance. We're talking about needing
Probably
to make a
pretty good
deep
for
lower bracket
retaking
run.
on
And to do that, they cannot be making reactive,
Can wall the cross on B.
stock
Wait, it's probably
standard
it's actually
plays.
pretty
Yes,
good.
it's tough to read PRX
Now I think more
when,
about it.
You know, it's this sort of a score line and this
Your retake on B is like
this
really nice.
juncture in the map. But if
Your
you're able
default
to
attack on
be that
A
kind of
is super
championship
nice, and
quality
your
team and
default on B
instantly
is really nice.
recognize, okay, Devi is continuously lurking around middle. He's playing around vents. Let's get a pinch on around that, and that just might give onside the boost that they're looking for. But they
And
were
even when you want
slow
to
that catch.
default over
they start
towards
to
B
recognize it,
on
but
attack,
you
like
don't see
create the
that sort
question
of,
mark,
like, confidence for them to push straight
you can
through
get
vents
the
to get
orb.
kills in. So we'll see how this attack side half goes for them.
Yeah, honestly, Phoenix
They
is good on
definitely
this
still
map.
have the potential to make it through. Full
certainly.
5.
See how this pistol goes. That'll be the important piece of the puzzle.
I think there are better
To
agents
get
for
that
sure, but
momentum
it's not like
flowing
it's a
again
bad
for
agent.
onside. Will be kept at bay for the moment. Wall just slowing things down, but their way in. The
Devi
inroads are being
slow on
made.
this one.
Cloudy and Siesta for Jung. Let's chime back in with one. It's still not going to be enough to hold on to the site there for PRX. They've got numbers here though, and they are unable to use them. Siesta for the
Looked a
double.
little sloppy on this one, a little
pistol
slow on
may
this
well
one.
go the way
I
of
get what they're
onside,
doing
but
though,
once
right? Do you
again,
remember,
it's down to
dude? This is
something trying to close
it's a
out 1v4,
throwback.
which, you
Was
know,
it NRG with
pretty tough
FNS when they played the Harbor on this map?
Especially when there's smokes and when
And they
he's
would
getting
just like
surrounded and
wall this
straight
all the
shots
time
at
and then
Siesta
just
as
fight
well.
back
That was
site.
incredibly clean from onside. Just a beautiful
They
execute.
tried to do that stuff.
Came back on. No, it was never off, to be fair, at 6-6, but kind of felt like some of that momentum going the way of PRX might be a little bit too much to overcome for
Guy
onside,
and
but
gap
now with
low
the
to the
pistol
hole.
under their belt, I think once again they're going to start to trouble
Do you think
PRX.
Siesta's living up to the hype? I think he needs to a little more. Problem is, you guys were hyping him up
Kicking my
quite a lot.
brain little bit at how some of the high tide.
He had such a slow start, but he's
Because there
getting
was a
there,
little
man. He's
gap
getting some
towards,
confidence.
like,
He's obviously
bridge, I
like
think,
very good.
on a site, and at the same time, it's just like a recon and a peek out from heaven, open angles, and PRX still lose their heads. They're thinking that they can take a lot of these duels head on, but not quite. Onside taking it slow in the second round as
Great.
well.
Pause to be insided.
We got to be careful. Devi's got that sheriff in hand.
We do like the Vilurks.
Oh, I don't know if I love that. Oh, goodness.
Dude, they can't even get these though.
Wolverine does.
Like the
He's
kills that they
certainly
normally
enjoying
get all day, they're not getting them.
So no harm, no foul here for ONSIDE.
One enemy remaining. There.
Maybe Jin can get one at the back end, but even that is not necessarily going to give us a whole lot to get excited about. Cloudy will finish it off. So ONSIDE up 8-6. They do pick up customary 2. Although we'll see if they can get
Double
that bonus
pistol.
round
It's possible. Marshall, a couple of other guns. I mean, they can always get the upgrades too. The fact that the one that Jing got
I melted him so fast.
Yeah, Hermes is just a ghost player.
What are you all doing? Come on, boys.
I mean, he's
Come on then, boys. Let's see what you got.
You know, they're playing kind of not their usual selves. We'll see though.
Yeah, they're missing a
it's
lot.
PRX defense, and the players that you
Three
want to watch
person
out
sack
for
over
are,
towards
well, I guess
A.
right now, Divide with some of the lurks that he's had.
This is the cool
but
thing
also
about the
something
KO,
against
man.
the
The
Yoru.
KO AXX is like
far
very
forward now, though.
nice.
It's just Jing
Normally
who's been
people are
smoked off.
dashing here and then
Once again, that
flashing
A-side gonna be
over the top.
tested.
Flash
Yes,
close, flash over the top,
to just push his way in.
through the smoke.
Not really too much of a defense
Oh,
being
that's a bit bold.
shown. Okay, Jin gets the freebie, the free 2K, overlooked and punishes for it. And that just falls apart now for ONSIDE. Cloudy is fighting for his life, but there's no life to be had. Ray, the last one standing, gets one in onto Envy. Whips out the Sheriff. A 1v4 is required. It's down to a 1v3 now. but
Tazo with the tier 3.
he's got much
Oh
of a
my
chance
god,
with
bro.
the
Thank you so
weapons
much,
he's got
man.
in tow and
The
the
tier
setup as
3
well
Tazo,
PRX
thank
have
you,
got.
bro.
I mean, how could you possibly
Dude,
even
Spike
think about
actually
getting
went
the
all
spike?
the way up there, by the way. What a nightmare.
Should
Thank
not
you for the
happen.
11 months, Tazo, mate.
We'll need an absolute miracle.
He would need PRX to feed into him, to be
Yeah.
honest.
He might get one more if he's lucky. You know, nice good shot, but the trade should
30
be
seconds
immediate.
left.
That's the expectation. Such a strong crossfire, but
Oh,
something in Jing.
he's isolated these fights nicely. Hold on a second. This could be doable if he was able to hit his shots there onto
nice.
Divide. Then I think there was certainly
Did you
something
change
on
your shirt
offer,
for the
but
liquid game? I
not
have
to
it.
be.
It's
PRX
still
will
there.
claim
You guys
themselves
asked me
their
to not
7th
wash it.
round
It's not
and
washed.
back underway into that second half.
It's not
What you
stinking
love
that
and
bad anymore.
both love and kind of, I don't want to say hate. It's what you dislike about PRX.
Bro,
They just
stinks.
can't sit still.
You'd be surprised, man. It's actually not bad.
3v1, they can't sit still.
They knew where it
Not
was as
washed?
well.
Dude, chat
They got
asked
the
it to
info.
not be washed.
Yeah. But
Scary
it's
dog.
fine, you know, just being able to withstand that.
Who am
Jing,
I
it's
to
twice now
not
that we've
listen?
seen those kinds of doubles where it's, you know...
Achilles, what are you typing right now?
Kind of see though, I mean, ONSIDE still being able to purchase up. We're following the script so far.
This is Achilles.
Yeah.
Luck. The
See
whole
what the script
time.
says.
It's
For
been like an
ONSIDE right now,
hour.
so we get to
He's
listen in
lucked
here
and he's
how they
finally
finish
seen the
round.
moment.
Okay,
Then in for the keyboard.
드론.
이거
잘했어, 잘했어,
오른쪽
잘했어.
클리어하고 나 이쪽 그냥 스모크 하나만 던져봐. 시원아.
네.
백피크 하게. 오른쪽 클리어 간다.
붙일게.
기다 아이고. 뱅체크 타이밍으로.
어.
야 시티 스모크다.
가자.
갔어. 빠질게.
야, CT 블락 간다. CT 블락.
야 한 번 더 할게 시원아. 빠져봐.
둘. 잘 살았다. 둘. 팀 맞는 거 조심. 하나 더 조심. 둘. 뛰어나 더. 뛰어나 시잖아요.
시티 하나 저 뒤에.
One enemy remaining.
I mean, this
And
map
that's
might be
just
done
how
with
the
that.
map was
It might be
I
done.
can't believe that that's
1,
what
2,
happened.
3, combine
I
next. They
mean,
got
the
an ult.
execute,
2.
sure, but
two
PRX's
OK
whole
guns.
thing was pushing down middle and getting that kind of a flank going through. And then it's just one little box, one little corner that they kind of neglect, and it shows like that's Abyss. You just haven't really.
The push behind. Yeah, the push behind is weird because in theory,
You have to clear your corners.
like the whole thing of a harbor
We'll
is
get
that you
another
don't
timeout
need
here.
to
No
do
doubt
this.
It's going to be from PRX. Alex has got some words for the team. This is starting to now get a little bit worrisome. ONSIDE 4 rounds away from closing this map
Hey, Champs
out.
is coming up, man.
Hey,
I'm
Breaks, they
nervous
showed
about their
a nice
Abyss for
brief
sure.
Sort of spurt of momentum.
They
start at the
legit
end of the
might
second
go
half,
into
actually, at the end
Champs
of
and
the
have
first
the
half, I
worst
should
Abyss
say.
out of all
Goodness.
the teams.
They're going to want to do it again here at the back end of the second half if they are able to close this map out. Right now, jury's out as to whether or not that's going to happen, although I will
What are
say
they
that
banning? They're
the
banning
string of rounds
Haven.
did come
They've been
off the
banning
back
Haven
of
for a
the
long
timeout.
time.
That's true too. And that's also when PRX started to command some of these rounds with their own plays. Just Divide with the lurks. If not, just being able to kind of read the fact that ONSIDE were pushing against them. Onto the defense though, I mean, ONSIDE have shown that they have some strong executes that PRX
Is the Haven really that bad? I don't think it's as bad as this.
You know, some of the 3 out of 4 rounds that we've had on the attack side with ONSIDE. But what you really want to look out for, as I say, it's just you have this double duelist. We need to see something in Jing.
They lost double pistol, I guess.
Do something, get some opening picks. Trying to do that now towards A main, and that translates into.
Is MIBR cooked? Probably not. Lev's just very good, man.
It's Defy and Forsaken.
There's nothing required at the moment. Util goes up, and ONSIDE happy to just take the orb. Slow this round down a little bit.
Just bait out some of the smokes.
Feel like they're just hiding everything for champs.
Jing.
I thought they might have been hiding a little bit for champs, but some of this worries me, man. Like the change of if you were hiding stuff for champs, right? Why would you try fix like your secondary comp? Would you not just stick with it?
There's just not a lot of
like I don't think we're definitely not hiding anything on this map. I'll tell you that much.
They're gonna look for some in middle.
We're legit just trying to fix this map.
For something. Don't see anything. I feel as though a lot of this round really does hinge on Jing. He's got the ulti, and he's got the Bulldog, but he's on the wrong side of the map to have any impact with it. So
it's also Ray with the Outlaw. Like I say, like they just can't sit still. The 0 points hitting them now.
Hunter's Fury coming through as well. No connection initially. PRX. A little bit of wiggle room there, but Hermes
that was clean, bro. Oh my god, it's still going though.
It's a he did it with a pistol, so I'll give it to him. 2 on 2, we're back again.
Oh my god, it's a back-to-back clip. Dude, Hermes has done a madness in this round, and somehow Forsaken's topped it.
That is unreal.
10 seconds left.
Forget Jing. It's all about Forsaken with the Sheriff. We're going to get that plant down now as well. Reckoning goes through, and that's the end of that.
Very nice. Dude, show me this POV. How?
ONSIDE.
He's hit 4
I mean, that's
bangers.
not even a fumble. That's just pure brilliance from Forsaken.
Thrifty.
Play that again. Play that for Forsaken's POV again. You just can't. There's no way to play around this.
Mate, that's so nice, by the way. How is that not the best bit of this round?
Clip with
Ooh, 516.
4K. This is
oh my
Forsaken
god,
going
it's so
from
nice,
that
by the way.
A full
actual last bullet, didn't even reload on that.
On the other side. Flick of the week.
Oh man,
that trumps every other thing.
That was about 7 flicks.
Dude, every single time I felt like they're done, they win a round.
That's crazy.
They're somehow back.
Well, ONSIDE still have the lead.
Nice shot.
Maybe for not much longer.
As he's W
able
King,
to strike
impressive.
in onto Hermes. The B side is open. ONSIDE looking to move in. Divine keeping PRX at bay for now. For some reason, Siesta.
They're not going to steal this map, surely.
It's not looking good for ONSIDE. They try to hold on to this
Jing
side.
has ult for next round.
They're working their way forward already. Just no answers to be had here for ONSIDE. Ray has to try to hold it down himself.
Is it not a 4v1 and he's popped his ult?
Can't deal with it. Defy will finish it off. PRX on that defuse and back in for a 9-9.
I'm chuckling and giggling a bit just because this is like PRX.
Did I just see this right? Yeah. Around is around, yeah, but mate.
Envy sits on top of the spike.
4v1, bro.
You know, it kind of gives away a little.
You're not losing that.
Nonetheless, I mean, the whole team.
It's a misclick, then it's a misclick, mate. You gotta equip that and then pop it. You'd have to misclick twice.
Just knowing he spots the Cosmic Divide, doesn't really have to play too far.
And it was aimed pretty well. Unless he misclicked, aimed it in the direction, and then clicked again by accident. I'm pretty sure that's on purpose.
Upkill from something. So starting to build up more rounds like that, you know, we're tied up now with PRX and ONSIDE, and this can definitely go a bit further.
At least forces them down to an eco, but
for the next round, though, ONSIDE could be a bit more broke for worse, and that could be where things start to flip around.
4v2.
Yeah. It's hard to say. I mean,
4v2, I can get on board with it. It felt like it was a lot later.
We're thinking about ONSIDE and their story so far, from play-ins, from challengers up to this point. Siesta, there's like so much said about him online, on our desk, on the Korean desk even. And then we've seen some plays from Wolverine, Ray, maybe even Hermes as well. We need to see, like, if Forsaken's pulling off insane shots like that, and we haven't really seen too much of that from ONSIDE, you know, you're just not matching the kind of
the 4v2
Chow-esque form up in EMEA. it's gonna be tough to make a lower bracket run without some of those magical plays.
We'll let him off.
100%, like I said, you know, a bit of
It's
a
a
missed opportunity
4v2.
maybe for ONSIDE to get a little bit more out of that first half as well. If they had an 8-4 lead, even a 7-5 lead, you'd still be out in front right now. But because they only got that 6-6, things have equalized again up at 9-9, and in this high pressure moments, you think PRX will be the
Back
team
to the A spams. They were working
that
well.
a little bit better. Siesta though has other ideas. He goes
Oh, a
straight
little higher,
into
lower,
Envy's
higher,
spam,
lower, and they
Device
hold
there
strong.
as well. Oh, they're locking it down.
Damn,
The A
dude,
site is
there's a wall
closed,
there.
and
They got like
PRX
3
have the
kills through
lead
this
for the
wall with
first time in the
Vandals.
series.
Alright, that's it. Shop's closed. Come again another day.
Maybe map's closed here as well. Abyss looks like it's about to get shut down by PRX.
Especially if the next round does not get picked up by ONSIDE.
I like that they held strong with this
Such a
high
great
lower.
opening pickup, though.
Look at him.
And it just comes down to a bit of spacing. They had the null command popped, but because there was no
fair play, at
like,
least Jing's using
blind
a
or anything
Phantom.
tossed in front, just to dive into the cloudburst, they did not expect PRX to already be in position.
Sure, was it
on
Jing
the
or
front.
Envy? It was Envy, right?
It's tough, but that's kind of.
Wait, now
just,
Jing's
you
using
know,
one as well. Hold up, we're kind of
ebb and
learning a
flow
little
between
bit.
Two teams trying to get those
Dude.
reads and tendencies.
That's good.
Start things off a little bit more slow this
In
time
Pacific,
around. Force PRX to
2 is a
sweat.
lot.
It's just a Vi to anchor A.
You're kind of getting all 5 in America.
Smokes up.
It's okay.
It's not going to keep ONSIDE at bay though. Same idea. Siesta straight into his own cloudburst, but again, Jing is there.
Oh, that's nice.
Waiting for him. Siesta out of the picture early on in the piece. They have
Big move.
provided themselves
Big
a
move.
little bit of space, but
Big
there's also a
move.
lot to work with for PRX and just dancing
got
around is
so
Jing,
impatient,
doing
bro.
everything that's needed. Envy will
Pushed
finish
in.
it. PRX
He, like,
up to
really
11,
owned
they're
it and
doing
then
on
just pushed
easy
in.
mode on the defense.
Starting to look like it. I mean, ONSIDE just throwing.
What was the cove? I mean, the cove is pretty good. It does it as a
throwing more
drop
stuff
in
at
one
A
so you
side
can see the
seasons,
legs.
Just trying to see what sticks. But in this case, without much legwork done, you know, the side's not really fully scouted out. It's the same sort of execute with the dive in. This time around, they did have the arc rose, but it's off
He
to the
shielded
right
it? Yeah,
side,
but if you
which
know he's
does
shielding,
kind
then
of
you
get
can shoot the
blocked
legs and
with
they're
the
going to go
cloud
for body
burst,
shots and then
PRX
shoot
is
the
in right
shield.
position, and in that case, you know, they were. It just doesn't
Kinda depends
hurt
on the
them
protocol
at
you go
all.
for it.
They're still able to react as soon as that cloudburst disappears.
Like,
so
if you're on
it's
top
tough
of it,
for
it's nice.
ONSIDE. They need to kind of retool their plays and executes. I think you don't go A again.
Is there any Veto play you like? Mate, there's individual
maybe not.
plays that I like from Veto. It's just the whole
I don't know what
thing.
they're thinking about right now.
Once you have a
It's
demo,
2
the
timeouts
agent's
in about
dead
as many
as
rounds. I
well.
think
So
was
it's the
3
ultimate one and
rounds
done
ago that we got
agent.
the first one here from
And
ONSIDE, so
then
you can really
people
tell
don't use the
they're
trip well.
starting to feel that pressure.
And I feel like
PRX
people
is
don't
building.
play it on its best map,
the
which
fact
is
that, like,
Abyss right
They
now.
are the Korean challengers team to make it through, playing in Sangam, like one of our last couple of days here, where Pacific started.
The turnout's pretty good for them.
It is, but you know, looking around the same, it's more turnouts for PRX, but maybe you know it's
Unless you're
debatable.
talking about.
But like that, they could
Okay,
be
you're actually
feeling
talking
some of
about the
these
agent.
things as
But
well
why
as
did they
pressure
add an
too.
agent called
But, like,
Veto
just
into
gotta
the game, man?
believe, you know, the only challengers
What
team
were
that
we
we have
thinking?
left, they've trumped every other team.
Now I've got to think, like, was he talking about the Veto itself, or?
They certainly have a lot of potential. I mean, look at the parity of kills that they've got. Still with Siesta, but starting to run a bit dry in economy, and it's something on the op that they need to watch out for.
Oh, and he's just
That's
not
a
going to miss
crazy
shots like
shot,
that.
man. Fair play. Hardly sees
Raised
any
out
of
the
them.
picture early on in the
Oi,
piece. He's
oi,
back
oi,
straight
nice
in
shot.
for another one onto
He's
Wolverine.
committed a little
eventually.
bit, but it's okay.
Trade it down,
This
but
gun is
he has
protectable
done
for
what he
sure,
needs to
especially if
do.
you prioritize her.
Get the port across and oh,
No,
Jing's taking
Jing,
up.
you gave him an extra one.
Uh-oh.
Still the big sun is the point of contention, and somehow Siesta is just going to go wandering
all
into no man's land, and that's a free couple of kills for PRX. That might just be the round.
Yeah, free spike.
Cloudy will need something special to win this one with multiple players looking in his direction.
It's not a problem. No one uses Veto.
If he gets
People
one
are
kill,
using, well,
somehow conjures up a
luckily for
strong
us, most of the people that
shot
were
darts.
using
Vi
Veto
is
went out
low.
and playing,
Eyes low, yeah.
which kind of says a lot.
Oh, steps being made though. Device heard that and commed that to the rest of the team. So the swing will come through and PRX will claim 12. And to think at one point, this looked like a map that ONSIDE could win and could win
Agree.
cleanly
How
as
did they
well.
get here?
But it was nothing but a chance. They had to have done it when PRX
They
were
got here the
feeling
PRX
themselves,
way.
when PRX weren't in form. But now you've given off that opportunity. Especially after that 4K and Sheriff from Forsaken. Still can't shake that off my mind. But here we go. I mean, mentioned, not
That's a lot
wanting
easier
to
when
traverse back towards
something
A
got
side.
his
He
off and
tried
was allowed to
middle, but
just
something's
do
off
this
there.
all the
Now
time.
he's down B.
He's just
Mate, he's doing
everywhere
good for fast kills
at
right
the
now.
moment, isn't he? It's another opening kill from something. Siesta has managed to claim control of the site, so Spike will pivot across as well. But Jing spotting out Cloudy, looks to try to take that fight
Hey, you have a
forward,
saturate.
and that's a mistake again. Cloudy gets the better
Jing,
of Jing.
you can
instantly.
literally throw a
Hunter's
saturate
Fury
on
as
his
well to
head
try
and
to
you will not
delay
die here.
PRX in on this retake, and so far the hold is looking pretty good. It's 3 players remaining here for PRX that they need to use to work to try to make their way back into this site. Divide picked up initially, so just Forsaken and something to try to scrounge it together, but it does not look like PRX are going to find the win
I think
here.
we definitely got to count this one down. It doesn't feel great.
They might have
I mean,
to
something
leave, and
did
they
unreal
could
at the
even close out
beginning of
this
this.
map, but you
Got a
have to be
nice pick.
honest.
Got out of there.
Something's
Got the
not
info. Didn't overheat.
fully quite right.
I
Like,
don't
this
know
isn't
what
Master
Jing's doing,
Tokyo
man.
PRX. This is Jing, honestly, kind of
Is it
wanting to
limit
have this
testing?
moment.
Yeah, you feel like Jing's trying to force it a little bit too much.
Now you see some of these plays, right? With some of the other teams too, players who do run the waylay, maybe even Primi, perhaps.
The waylays
But like,
hard. Yeah, but mate,
there's no saturate.
surely
there's nothing
someone-
else. He's just diving in, hoping
I
for
like
a
the
quick
Yoru.
shorty kill.
I mean, the
Cloudy's
Yoru is
just
good. Surely,
diving.
surely we can just run a jet if
So
the
no other
waylay's hard.
retake then either, and everyone's just kind of
Nice.
feeding into onside like.
Huh? Jay, why don't you listen, JJ?
Yeah. See ya.
Honestly, I think that's valid, bro. I don't even know what the comms were, but I know he shouldn't be going for that.
I mean, something still has the op, and he's got a lot of information now.
Oh, quick play in here
That was
from
awesome.
Siesta, hoping that someone's going to try to join him in that cove. It's not going to happen, but Ray still able to initially open the account onto Envy. Still, the defenders are there, doubled up on the site. Jing looking to try to deliver, does get one onto Cloudy. Now able to pop those convergent paths. It doesn't seem to be too much of an issue for ONSIDE because they're still fragging.
What just happened?
That's the second time.
Spike in hand now for Wolverine and something coming across. This one winnable, of course. It's a 2v1.
Definitely winnable.
Angles.
Potentially going to be cut off as well by that smoke, but that also gives him a bit of room to work out. Ray's going to
Dude,
watch
Ray's
it.
having some nice
11
rounds,
on the
man.
board ONSIDE.
Ray's been a beast.
Hunting for that
Well,
overtime.
We have plenty of time.
One go at it.
Need help, Jordan.
You got a timeout, right? I
I need
think you
breathing
still got a
exercises.
timeout.
I'm trying to hyperventilate, perhaps. Okay. Oh my God! You got a paper bag? Look at this. Again, Jing gets a bit too eager, dives behind, but not quite having the
What is
later.
that?
The animation takes a bit of
That's
time.
crazy.
His gun gets ready.
Yeah.
What are you doing, JJ? Holy shit!
Poor Bob.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sure
so
we'll be
good.
hearing about that one on Twitter.
What's that
afterwards.
weather? How we done?
Anyways,
Dude, this is what I mean. Remember when the
we're back in
remember when the
final
NV
round of
coach
regulation, and it's the
said
same
that thing
approach
about
from ONSIDE. They
Kesnet,
go quickly into the A site, which
and
is
there was like a big
completely
Reddit thread, and
undefended
everyone's
by
losing their
PRX.
mind. I love how it's just normal for Alex,
Out on top
and everyone's
of
like,
side.
"Yeah, it's
It's
just
really
Alex
not
flaming
gonna be
Jing
enough
again."
to allow PRX
All good.
back on out. They'll drop the high tide there as well, but Jing down early on in the piece. Forsaken is able to find a crucial kill onto Siesta. Wolverine up close and personal, trying to go up the rope. It was a leg
It's the
shot
most
that came
nothing
through
burger,
there
bro.
from
Every
something,
coach
but
does
still
it.
finished off by Divide.
Every
Hermes
coach just
for
flames
the
their players,
double.
man.
PRX might
Just
be
part
staring
of
down
it.
the barrel of an overtime here,
You
having
get
to make
the,
it happen as
you
a
get the
duo.
flame outs
Divide
so that you're
pushing
calm
his
in the
way forward
timeouts.
alone.
Hopefully.
Needs both.
Dude, how are they
Gets
gonna win this?
both.
Smoke on the spike, by the way.
Now
Smoke
something
on the
that
spike.
side, tapping that
Device,
bomb.
smoke on the spike.
Trying
Device.
to draw out the peak
Thank
here
you.
from Hermes, who is waiting until
Holy
Divide
man,
is
I
right
can't believe they
there.
win this, by
and
the way.
PRX, by the skin
I
of
can't
their
believe they
teeth,
win
will
this.
take map 1. I wouldn't want to be sitting back there
He's suppressed the
waiting
whole time?
to
Oh,
hear
okay,
from
okay.
the coach. I will be honest, but a win's
How
a
did they win this?
A win definitely is one. It makes it so close, but you have to admit the effort was done there by something.
Dude, they made
Divine
him
Aimless to be able to
stress.
get so much done, and
They
of course
made
we're
him
Forsaken on
stress
that
so
clutch
much.
too. So much value with the harbor, and interesting enough with how this composition can work.